Today's the 71st anniversary of D-Day. Oh no, 72nd anniversary of D-Day, and there's no mention of that for Fox News or anywhere at all whatsoever. I can't find it. So anyway, today's D-Day, June 6th, 2016. Well, June 6th, 1944, was the invasion of Normandy at Normandy Beach against the French and also the Germans to actually to wipe out the Germans who were actually murdering innocent civilians and women and children. And so that's what we did. We actually went into France to help the French out and go get the Gestapo Nazis off the beach of Normandy and throw them back to Germany. That's what we did. That's what we did. The lives were lost, but we did the right thing here. And there's no talk about this at all from the schools, newspapers, or any other place. No, we are the only network actually talking about this today. So that's amazing. It really is. That's something. Another thing is wait a minute.
Somebody complain, Mark. You know,
I don't.
All it takes is one person to complain.
I don't care. You know, hey, guess what?
Change everything.
Hey, guess what? Well, we have the American flag. That American flag. Now, if you wave the American flag, by the way, if you wave the American flag, you are a terrorist. Believe it or not, that's right. Under the rules of the Quran, we are terrorists. So here's the American flag we got right here on the screen. We got the American flag right here. We posted up. Yeah, we are now a terrorist organization because we actually have the American flag. We actually do have it. We got the American flag. Yes, we do. Here's the American flag. We are now a terrorist group now because we got the American flag. That's right. We are holding up the American flag, and we're considered a terrorist group now because of this. Under the rules of the Quran. The rules of the Quran now are trying to demolish the Constitution. Also, another thing is all I mentioned. If the firefighter truck has been also has been overturned. The ruling over in this is in Orange County, California, by the way. Orange County, California. A judge ruled that you cannot have the display of the American flag back of a fire truck. However, that rule has been revoked since the backlash of people who complained about this judge down in Orange County, and they reneged on it. And also San Francisco too, by the way. They tried doing this in San Francisco too as well. They actually outlaw the American flag on property, on business property. Also, a Marine veteran, also he tried to get his boss want him fired to have the American flag removed because he's a veteran. What the hell is our country coming to about this? What is so wrong about flying the American flag for? What happened to the wrong patriotism? I mean, I don't understand this. I don't get it. I don't understand this anymore. I don't understand why we can't have freedom or liberty. If you don't like something, you get the hell out of this country and you go to Syria and you get an MRD. You know, hopefully you'll get that. And that'd be great because did you know that ISIS right now are killing their own members right now because they're rallying on their drug lords with ISIS. And the ISIS people are trying to smuggle drugs, but they're using human bodies to actually smuggle drugs in now. And so they're killing their own people to do this. That's something else. That's not being talked about either, by the way. That's something that we are addressing here on this program. We inform, we educate, and we alert people. That's what we do here. And one thing, too, I want to mention, another thing I want to mention today is Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, and Donald Trump. Okay, they all have problems right now. All of them do. You get a Donald Trump university right now, but then you got these ISIS protesters who are doing damage to the Trump people. These are ISIS people. Nothing to do with Hillary. Nothing to do with Bernie Sanders. These are ISIS people trying to hurt the Trump supporters. And by doing so, they're actually getting money from George Soros and also getting funded by, believe it or not, sponsorship from Verizon, Verizon. I call it Verizon because a Z should be, it's the Z, so it's Verizon. That's why I call it here. So on this program, we call Verizon Verizon. But however, AT&T, DirecTV, Comcast has paid ISIS to actually to do vandalism to hurt Trumpy supporters. Yes, under George Soros. This is not even be talked about at all whatsoever. We are doing this. What the hell is your reaction to all this mess? Go ahead. You got the microphone. Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you think of all this news I just gave you just now?
Well, I think what's really terrible is the way that people are treating each other. You know, you have people that are waving the Mexican flags
Right.
in California.
Yep.
And they're claiming that this is New Mexico, or they're going to claim it back to themselves. And
right.
I just think it's horrible because a lot of these people, you know, I have quite a few friends that are Spanish. They're from, you know, Mexico.
So do I. So do I.
Here, they do things, and they do them legally. And they love this country, and they're trying to migrate here.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have these other people that are just making everything look really bad.
That's right.
And it just confirms more than ever that these undocumented workers and these undocumented people, they need to go.
Yeah, they do.
Because I will tell you that a lot of them are all protesters. They don't even belong here in the first place.
That's right.
And for them to cause problems and run amok for Bernie Sanders because he's all about bringing in all these illegals like Obama is, it's a horrible situation.
Right.
And for them to be waving their flag around and burning ours, that's an act of terrorism.
Yeah, it is.
And the police are doing nothing about it. They're absolutely doing nothing. But when you've got a cop that shoots a kid and causes all kinds of trouble and people riot, you know, they attack the crowd. They attack people. They arrest people.
Hey, you hear about this?
Police aren't doing anything.
Hey, do you hear about this in California? By the way, this is in Los Angeles, California. This is in Douglas County, California. Okay, Douglas County, California. This happened. This is a real story. A child brings Bible to schools to pass out to children. He does that. Okay, he does that at school grounds. He comes back home. He gets the principal calls the authorities. A cop comes to the door. They try to arrest the kid. They tried to arrest the kid for selling Bibles, and I was at home reading the Bible himself, and they actually questioned the kid. They interrogate the child.
Well, you know, selling Bibles and reading them is two different things. And, you know, I can understand the fact that, you know, people are always trying to separate schools from state. But, you know, schools used to have prayer in class. They used to say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yep.
They used to say a lot of stuff. They don't say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag anymore because it uses the word God in it.
That's right.
And there's just so much that my problem is that there's no morals anymore.
Nope.
So if these people don't want to believe in the Bible, that's fine. They don't want to believe in the Ten Commandments. One of the commandments is thou shalt not kill. Who wouldn't want that rule?
Right.
You know, you mean to tell me that it's okay to kill people? You know, because it's unethically wrong. It's unmorally wrong. This is the reason, you know, you just get a gut feeling about this. And it's a horrible, horrible thing for what people are doing.
Right.
These evil doers that are out there that are just throwing these eggs at people and rioting and causing all kinds of problems. And, you know, this is America. If people want to wear a Donald Trump shirt and vote for Donald Trump, they have that right.
That's right.